Hello everybody out there, this is Seto Kaiba from your Yu-Gi-Oh chat channel, and today I'm going to have a little talk. Now, if you look back in my archives, you will find that I think it was about 1 or 2 weeks ago I made a video about the cycle of Yu-Gi-Oh! And go back and look at that video if you understand what I'm talking about in this video, first off. But a lot of people I'm hearing online and where I duel around are talking about E-Dragons again. Go figure. They're talking about how they're going to maybe take a break from this meta. I'm hearing people wanting to switch to Vanguard. I'm hearing people want to switch back to Pokemon, Magic, etc. I've tried Vanguard out. I am awful at it. But I'm just going to give you my perspective on what to do. Should you give up on your deck just because E-Dragons are out? That deck is expensive as anything else out there I'm looking at right now. It is expensive. Dragosack, the rares, and from what I'm hearing, the rares, my friend opened an entire box, and he pretty much was telling me this, that he thinks those rares are hard to get. They're expensive rares. Probably one of the most expensive rares that have been out there in a long time. But people have been saying, well, is this like Teledad? Well, I played in Teledad. I dabbled in it. It was just, that deck took so much skill. It was amazing. But the deck was just expensive as well. It was a very expensive deck. And I pretty much am probably going to do the same thing as I did in Teledad. And I'm going to give you tell you what I did and everything. But what I did is this. I'm probably going to do it again. I played the same decks I've been playing for the longest time. I reworked them. I fixed them out. I did what some other people are doing, and you look at the OCG and they're doing it too. They're maining Iron Imperial Walls, Soul Drain, stuff like that to deal with E-Dragons. You do that, you stop their plays going off, you stop them from banishing. There's so many different ways to stop that deck. Now, granted, if they do have, and they make Dragosack, Lightness, Darkness, Dragon on you first turn. Yes, if you just saw that girl, that's my girlfriend. Would you like to get in the video, honey? See, this is my girlfriend over here. Yeah. She doesn't like you that much. But I do love her. But back to on topic. The meta. I mean, you don't have to just give up on your deck because you're not doing good right now with because all these decks. I think Mermails are still going to do good. I think I think Ophion's going to be good for this as a counter. It's going to be the anti-deck of the meta, but the thing I find with Ophion, playing with it online and in real life and watching it, which a lot of people around me played it, and honestly there's been a couple people that have just said, you know what, I don't like the deck, it's not to my liking. Go back to see my video on Ophion if you understand why, but I think spellbooks, it's gonna be those spellbooks and E-Dragons, which I think are gonna be vying for tier 1. Now, in the past, not every deck that's in the OCG that's number 1 is always number 1 over here. As many decks I could cite for that. But what to do? What are you going to do? What are we going to do as Yu-Gi-Oh players? Are you going to either convert to E-Dragons? Are you not going to convert? A lot of people out there say that deck's too expensive. I'm not going to do that. Play that deck. I'm not going to play that deck. I'll play it online for fun, but it's just so, excuse my French, stupid, that I don't want to play it. That's not me. That's not how I am. That's not who I am. That's not how I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I play it for fun. So a lot of people I've been noticing are doing this. They're sticking to their decks they've been playing. If they're not playing Evil Swarms or Fire Fist right now, they're playing Ophion. Or they're playing Constellas, which are actually a decent deck. If they're not, weren't our player already playing Water, they're still playing their Water decks. If they're not playing spellbooks, or were building up to build a spellbook deck because of judgment being so high. Then they're staying with their spellbooks. And there's just some people out there that have a load of money and they're doing e-dragons. So that's what I see right now. Now, people say, well, I'm not going to play until e-dragons get banned. Team Symmetry, or Team Slim, mentioned something. And he's right. He's 100% right. He said, don't expect them to get hit come September. Do not expect them to get hit. They may not get hit. What do I think on that? I think that's true. It wouldn't surprise me if Konami said, we're going to wait till March to ban it. Now, there's a problem there. In the OCG, they've been wrecking the OCG. Depending on what they do on the TCG is going to depend if these guys get banned, I think, in September or March. They will get banned. They'll mess up with their, how they work. Probably Dragossack will get hit, or some of the other cards will get limited. But for the most part, it's wrecking the OCG. What is it going to do in the TCG? If it's really bad here, if Konami did a thing, they printed the deck, they made a broken deck, but they made an expensive broken deck. Something actually I can agree upon in a business move that's good. You're not hurting the game meta that bad because only certain people that have money are going to buy it. And because it's an expensive deck. Damn, even the rares are expensive. But you understand where I'm coming from that, I believe. But I wouldn't be surprised, people, if that, are you going to take a half a year off from Yu-Gi-Oh! From doing that? I don't know. Is the deck going to hurt Yu-Gi-Oh? Decks like that always kind of do. But then there's always new blood coming in. That's the one thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! I've learned over the last 4 years of playing it. I thought that if these broken decks kept coming out, people were going to just quit and the game was going to die off eventually. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing that. If anything, there's always more new blood coming in than is going out. For every one person that quits, there's usually 2 to 3 people that are starting up. This is what I see at my locals. This is what I see everywhere as I go right now. Also, one thing of note I would like to mention, because I was very happy to hear this on my Herald deck profile. I don't remember your name, my friend, but you did mention, is there anybody in George Mason University, where I go, JMU, baby, Mason, that plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I'm the only one that I know of right now, I'm sad to say. If you find anybody, let me know. If you'd like to duel, let me know. I'll hit you up later. But I just wanted to, I haven't found any person there that plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. And if there's anybody watching this video that does play at George Mason University that plays Yu-Gi-Oh!, hit me up, please. I've been wanting to duel for so long at Mason. I haven't. But yeah. Oh, and one more thing of note I would like to mention is I'm sorry if my videos have not been posted regularly. As my girlfriend you saw there, she posts these videos as often as she can. I don't have internet. I don't have the luxury of internet access. I am a poor southern boy. I'm able to pay for my school, and that's about all. So I am sorry if I'm not able regularly to post. Once school starts up again, I've said this in my other videos, I will post more videos regularly like I was doing before. So I apologize for that. But I hope everybody's doing good, and just don't quit on Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't just give up because the game is a little busted. Not everybody's going to play that deck. You don't always have to play just competitively. I stopped playing really competitively about a year and a half ago. Too much money, school was more important, you have other priorities in life. Don't let it consume you, but don't think that you can't just play this game on the side and enjoy it. If you let your loved ones understand why you play it, I mean, I love history, and I love Yu-Gi-Oh!, and I love running, I love the outdoors, I love everything in life. I love a lot of things in life, but you don't need to just give up on it because a stupid deck came out. And that's another thing you could chalk up to the cycle of Yu-Gi-Oh! Stupid deck comes out. There's going to be another one coming out later probably. And then, somebody's going to quit, and then there's going to be 2 more people that join up to Yu-Gi-Oh. So, you know, I'm one of the guys that I can, you know, proudly say that really never quit Yu-Gi-Oh since the beginning. I've dabbled with it in different ways for a long time. Yeah, I've been playing this game since it first came out, since the starter Kyber deck, all the way to E-Heroes, all the way to Horse, all the way to Synchros, all the way. I remember when Synchros came out, people were complaining about Synchros. Now people are complaining about XYZ monsters, you know. This is never going to stop. Haven't you figured it out? The broken fusions, broken synchros, broken etc. But I'm going to stop this video here so I don't become crazy. But what I want you to take away from this video is don't just quit Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there's a broken deck out there. Play your deck. You know, build the deck so it can deal with E-Heroes. You may want to main some cards you used to side deck, like Iron Imperial Wall and Soul Drain, so that deck can't do what it's supposed to do, especially Soul Drain. But till next time, everybody, take care. Seto Kaiba, out.